Hi everybody, it's Saturday, so it's kind of gonna be a free form thing. I'm gonna do a couple of videos about some movies I've been seeing and some other things, and then I'm done with it. So, all right. Some kind of wonderful. I've seen this movie in clips. Last night was the first time I saw the whole thing. And I talk about this a lot, but some movies are known as launching pads for a lot of people's careers, and this is one of them because it stars Eric Stoltz and Mary Stuart Masterson and Leah Thompson. Okay, um, so Leah Thompson went on to star in the Back to the Future films, and Eric Stoltz and Mary Stuart Masterson also went on to do other things after this film. Okay, so, and also, I'm starting to notice this a lot that writers or, you know, producers or whatever take homage to certain people in scripts, okay? Because the main boy in the script, because they're supposed to be in high school, is named Keith. And it said that it's named after Keith Richards. Also, the girl, Watts, played by Mary Stuart Masterson, is named after Charlie Watts. Also, okay. Um, so I think you all know this story by now. Oh, and then also, I almost forgot that Candace Cameron Bure, before she was Bure, played the little sister in this film. Also, okay. Um, okay. So this film is your classic. A boy likes another girl, but falls in love with his best friend, but it takes too long. Because you're supposed to imagine that these kids have been in this small town their whole lives. Okay. Um, they said a line in the film about this isn't third grade anymore. Okay, so third grade is you're about 9 or 10 years old. Okay, so if they're 18, because they're supposed to be seniors in high school, um, they've known each other for 10 years. Yeah, if you if you don't know that you're in love with somebody in 10 years, chances are you're probably not. But uh, okay. So what happens is um, he falls in love with another girl, Amanda Jones, played by Leah Thompson. And Leah Thompson has a boyfriend, Craig Sheffer, in the film, and he is a bad guy. So she just wants to make him jealous. So she pretends like she's in love with Eric Stoltz's character. Um, but they go through all this stuff. It feels like they go through all the motions, but it takes the whole movie 2 hours to find out that he's in love with his best friend. Only, the classic story of he never thought about her that way until ... dot dot dot. Because she actually kind of set herself up for this because she says, well, in the interest of helping you, I want to know if you can kiss and give a kiss that kills, okay? So she says, okay, why don't you kiss me? And then when he kisses Amanda, he's thinking about the kiss that he shared with Watts. So you know how it's going to end. And what's sad is that, well, there's two things that are sad. He spends all his tuition for the first year in college because the idea was for him to get out of this small town, okay? But the only way out of a small town is you go to college and you go somewhere else, and then that's a launching pad to somewhere else. So he spent the whole for his first year tuition on earrings to impress Amanda. Nice diamond earrings. Okay. Um, and then of course at the end of the movie, she says because she says I'd rather be with somebody than be alone. And then she says, but I don't want to be with somebody for the wrong reason. So she kind of lets him go. But I mean, they break up and it's as amicable as you can be. And she's like, it's not that you didn't do anything, but I know that you're in love with your best friend. And I know that you wanted to give these earrings to someone else. And then the final scene of the movie is where Watts is walking home and she's crying. You can see the tears running down her face, right? And then she's just kind of resigned to the fact that they're going to be friends, but he has no idea, right? And so he says, Watts, and he's running after her, and he calls her name 3 times, like Watts, and then 2 more miles or two, whatever. What? 3 times. And then finally she turns around, kind of, and she's like, what? And he says, well, wait a minute. Like, I didn't know you felt that way about me. And, that whole conversation. So then he says, here, these were always meant for you. And he gives her the earrings. And then the final line is, and she asks, how do they look on me? And he says, oh, you look really good when you look really good wearing my future. or my future looks really good on you. It's just really funny. I boiled it down a lot. Of course, there's a lot of more intricate play, but I don't want to make a 30-minute video. So, if this kind of thing interests you, look into the movie Some Kind of Wonderful, made in 1987. I think you'll enjoy.